Hey guys, Lexus Driver here. Now, uh, this is regarding this is regarding the ongoing petition on change.org. Has some new there's some new there was I would say new. These are just some recent newspaper articles from the petition regarding the petition of what it is. Um, so this newspaper article here says Warner Brothers Discovery to split into two companies, dividing cable and streaming services. So basically, if you guys have been following a lot of newspaper articles, regarding the entertainment industry, and also SVODs. Streaming video on demand. For example, like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, etc., etc. So what's going on here in this newspaper article is if you've been reading a lot of the newspaper articles regarding this kind of stuff. Years ago, Warner Brothers and Discovery they merged together, and there was what's called Discovery Plus. It's an SVOD, but I would say it did shut down because when Warner Brothers and Discovery merged together, they I'd say they disbanded the SVOD of Discovery. Now that Discovery and Warner Brothers are finally splitting up, as separate entities, Warner Brothers, Discovery. So according to this article here, it says here, Warner Brothers Discovery will cave off cable operations from its streaming services, creating two independent companies as the number of people cutting the cord, as it quotes, cutting the cord, brings with it a sustained upheaval in the entertainment industry. HBO and HBO Max, as well as Warner Brothers Television, Warner Brothers Motion Pictures Group, DC Studios will become part of the streaming and studio company, Warner Brothers, says Monday. So basically, HBO Max, HBO, which is the cable, HBO Max, Warner Brothers Television, Warner Brothers Motion Pictures Group, DC Studios. They're gonna stick with Warner Brothers, but Discovery will be separate, and I'm pretty sure they might reinstate Discovery Plus. Um, the cable company will include CNN, TNT Sport in the US, and Discovery top free-to-air channels across Europe, and digital products such as the Discovery Plus streaming service and Bleacher Report. So there is a good chance that Discovery Plus could be reinstated back. I've read about Discovery Plus, but I never touched it. Okay. Shares jumps 11% at the opening. Okay, never mind that. Okay. Okay. So they're gonna have two different CEOs. One that's gonna be for Warner Brothers, and the other for uh, Discovery. But I'm pretty sure it's a different name. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO will serve as CEO of the company for right now. That is called Streaming and Studios. The chief financial officer of Warner Brothers Discovery will be CEO of the cable-focused entity, for now known as Global Networks. Okay, so I'm assuming once it splits, Warner Brothers and Discovery will have separate CEOs. By operating as two distinct and optimized companies in the future. Okay, so this is the statement. Um, we are empowering the iconic brands with the sharper focus and strategic flexibility they need to compete most effectively in today's evolving media landscape. Okay, just days ago, Warner Brothers shareholder. Okay. Um, Yeah, because the SVODs there's been a lot of competition ever since everybody's been using Netflix a lot. A lot of film studios try to build their own SVODs. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of restructuring. Uh, okay, Warner Brothers Discovery was created just 3 years ago when AT&T spun off Warner Media, and it was merged with Discovery Communications in a. Oh, okay. Um, the cable industry has been under assault for years from streaming services like Disney, Netflix, Amazon, and Warner Brothers own HBO Max. Uh, Okay, so Disney, Netflix, Amazon, and Warner Brothers own HBO Max. The industry is also being pressured by internet plan offers offered by mobile phone companies. Okay, so the industry is also being pressured by internet plans offered by mobile phone companies. Comcast. Okay, Comcast. That's a company that has Universal Studios. Um, I'm not going to say the D word, which is of nearly equal size to Charter, spun off many of its cable television network in November, seeing so many customers swapping out of their cable TV subscriptions. So what's going on here is cable providers are like declining because it's because ever since the rise of SVODs, the only thing we pay is the subscription of the SVODs. Like as I said, we pay Netflix, Disney Plus, etc., etc. Last month, Charter Communications offered to acquire Cox Communication. Cox Communication. Okay, so-called cord cutting has cost the industry millions of customers and left them searching for ways to successfully compete. Oh, okay, so cable companies at this point are continuing to decline. The Warner Brothers Discovery split is expected to be completed in the middle of next year. It still needs final approval from the Warner Brothers Discovery. Okay, so that's it for this article. Now, the reason why the guy who made the petition feel like this is some sort of connection to his petition, stating that Disney has to sell the studio back to Foxcore, because you know when a company merges, you don't know if there's going to be some good or bad stuff coming. But if there's more bad than good, then you have to meet together and discuss what to do. But also you have to discuss the inevitability of splitting a company, because if there's more bad than good, then there is a point where you'll have to discuss the inevitability of splitting up. I know it could sound pretty bad from a company perspective, but there are some options that you might have to take. If all else fails. You just have to just do what needs to be done, and do what needs to be done to be survivable, to keep the company going. And okay, now this one's the latest from the petition. I'm pretty sure as days go by, whenever I check this petition, there could be some more votes, and also maybe some more newspaper articles, updates regarding what's going on, and also personal posts, etc. This new Disney attraction could mean a studio overhaul. Okay, so. To say that Disney has gone through something of an identity crisis would be a grand and glorious understatement, as the company struggles at the box office and cries for classic content to go unheeded. A recent announcement from the parks might have just turned the tide. This week, it was revealed that the Sorcerer's Hat is returning to Disney Hollywood Studio in the form of a new attraction inspired by the wonders of Disney animation. while that certainty is going to nab the attention of any veteran Disney park fans, it might also be Disney showing its hand. So okay, so the Disneyland okay, so this newspaper article shows that Disney is struggling through its problems. The company struggles at the box office and cries for classic content to go unheeded. Okay, so there's been box office bombs happening at Disney. What that basically means, a box office bomb is a film that they worked so hard didn't do well at the box office, and sometimes box office bombs led to the studio losing money, and that can be a bad thing. Whenever there's a box office bomb, that can. If there's like constant box office bombs and whatnot, that can be a serious red flag for the film studio, and they have to do something in order to survive, especially when it comes to doing the inevitable thing of selling a studio for and also getting the act together. Something of an identity crisis, and companies struggling at the box office, and cries for classic content to go unheeded. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Literary. Long story short, Disney Hollywood Studios changing the Star Wars launch bay into an attraction paying tribute to the iconic work done by Walt Disney Animation Studios. Excuse me. With a heavy influence from the short film Once Upon a Studio. However, as pointed out by former Disney cast members, by former Disney cast member, I'm pretty sure that could be a Twitter account. Disney might have ulterior motives for this massive change. Okay, so ulterior motives, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they have another reason, but that wouldn't be so much more favorable for the public. Oftentimes, okay. As what this guy says here, Disney doesn't close things and then just bring them back. By bringing back Animation Courtyard, Disney is essentially turning back the clock and going back to both traditional animation and traditional practices. Okay, so what this article is talking about is Disney. They're gonna shift back to 2D animation, and also a lot of the classic things they've done back then. Ever since what's been going on. Okay. If you're anything like this Disney writer, you're probably an absolute obsessive when it comes to Disney animation. You'll also know that for a good period of time, many of our favorite animated features were developed in Disney's Hollywood studio in Orlando, Florida, at Walt Disney Features Animation. Okay, so even though Disney is mostly stationed in Los Angeles, California, there's also a Disney studio in Florida, in the southeastern United States. So Disney has two studios, one in Los Angeles and the other in Orlando. So literally, Hollywood and also Orlando. Two studios, just like Universal Studios. From 1989 to 2004, Walt Disney Feature Animations helped bring some of Disney's most treasured films to life, including the likes of Mulan and Lilo and Stitch. If Disney is indeed going all in on its animation studio, it wouldn't be too crazy to think that the company is also reviving the old studio. So they are going to revive they are going to come back to getting that old studio back. It's been said that modern animated movies are essentially advertisements for theme parks. Why else would release a remake of How to Train Your Dragon so close to the opening date of Epic Universe? If that's indeed the case, Disney's about to make the ultimate Hail Mary move. Okay, so I'm pretty sure what that means is there could be some or more good into doing this. In this writer's opinion, Disney is indeed healing, but it may be a dollar short and a day late. True, the nostalgia factor is going to play a big role in attracting visitors to this attraction, but the studio's ability to bounce back after some of the recent backlash, as seen with Disney Pixar's Ello. I actually heard that there's that film by Disney Pixar didn't do so well. Brings things into question. Okay. That being said, this does inspire hope for the future of Disney. The House of Mouse was a pioneer of the animated medium, and to actually see the studio return to its traditional art form will be a breath of fresh air. We won't really know until the ink hits the paper. Okay, so why this guy included this article in trying to get his petition getting more signatures for to bring back 20th Century Fox by getting Disney to sell the studio, because this newspaper article talks this latest and recent newspaper article discusses Disney trying to go for an overhaul. Well, going for an overhaul, because as this article says here, this new Disney attraction could mean a studio overhaul. So I would say, reading this article about what Disney's going to go for next year. I would say this could be good news. This will be, or this could be, or I'm pretty sure I might say this will be. This will be good news for everybody who's been signing the petition of Bring Back 20th Century Fox by getting Disney to sell the studio back to Fox Corps. So because that newspaper article, since Disney is going to go through a massive overhaul, there's a good chance Disney is going to there's a good chance that Disney going back to 2D animation, and also the classic ways of making films like they did back then would be a massive good news for those who are going to be signing this petition. But there's going to be some more articles that's going to be put that this guy made this petition that he's going to post here to keep it going. That article, Disney going to go for a massive overhaul for next year, and also 2026 is 2026 is when the current CEO is going to step down, because his contract expires, and then a new CEO might come and take the torch. So Disney going through that overhaul, going back to 2D animation, and also many of the classics and whatnot for Disney. I would say I would say hopefully that's Disney taking a step in the direction of healing, and also trying to fix itself up from the ground up. And in a case like that, there is a good chance. There is a strong chance that Disney is going to have to sell the studios that they bought. Like, for example, the recent one they bought is 20th Century Fox. They renamed it to 20th Century Studios. Not only 20th Century Fox, but also Fox Searchlight Pictures, 20th Century Fox Television, 20th Century Fox Animation, etc., etc. So I'm pretty sure there's a strong chance Disney going through that overhaul. There's a strong chance Disney is going to have to sell the studios they bought. Not only 20th Century Fox, but also Marvel and Star Wars, possibly Star Wars, because a lot of the Marvel and Star Wars films, there's at this point there's already problems and also decline, and hopefully next year. Let's see how it went. Once we'll see how it went, or how's it going. But hopefully this step is going to be totally the right direction for Disney, because Disney has bought three studios: Marvel, Star Wars, and also the latest one here, 20th Century Fox. So Disney going through that overhaul, there is a strong chance that that Disney is going to have to sell these studios if they were to, not only they currently have their studio in Los Angeles, but also they have a studio in Florida. And if they're gonna revive and open up that place in Orlando, Florida again, it is going to be costly. So there is that is going to be a strong chance that they're going to have to sell those three studios, in order to keep the funds going to maintain these two Disney locations. So yeah, strong. What Disney is going through right now, what Disney will be going through in the next year, there is a good chance that they're going to have to sell these studios. But anyways, for everybody who's been signing this petition, and also for the guy who made this petition, if you're watching this video, don't give up. Keep fighting the good fight. I know we can all do it. I know you can do it. I know we can all do it. So keep fighting the good fight. I believe in all of you. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and be sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on new content I have on my YouTube channel. And I'm looking forward to watching the sequel of The Bad Guys, because at this point it's pretty much in theaters in my country already. So yeah, anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody.